Okay, now we have seen how to produce maps and export it. Then before we able to merge the radiometric and the aeromagnetic, we need to reclassify the potassium thorium ratio map into 3 regions. As we can see, region 1, region 2, and region 3. So we need to reclassify them into, group them into 3 groups. For values more than 0.160, call it red. For 2, that is intermediate, and this one is for low. This is high, medium, and this is low. So we need to do all those things for all those maps before we can able to combine them together and able to delineate map areas of high potential of minerals. So we need to do what is called reclassify this into 3 regions. The red ones as the high, the yellow, the intermediate, and the green is the very low one. That's what we mean by reclassified. We have seen the image that we created, and this from OS montage. We bring them here. They want to do something similar, but this time around we don't need these ranges. It's a lot of colors here. You see, we have green, we have these, we have different colors, but here we need to just break it down into those 3, reclassify it into these areas as high, medium, and low. So before we able to place one first, we need to bring in and grid that data, and grid the data right inside ArcGIS for us to able to do this. So remember, if we check our folders under radiometrics, there is data. We export this one. We export potassium thorium ratio. That is one we need to import back. We export it, or we need to bring it here in ArcMap. Then click on File, Add Data, Add X Data. Now use this to select the data. Go back a bit. Let's look for this radiometric. Go to data, and this is the data. Select Add. Now automatically pick the X and Y. Then the Z column, we need to, very important, you set it to Z. The coordinate system is unknown. They will select Edit. It's going to be projected because it is already in projected coordinate system. Remember, when we export it potassium thorium ratio XY. That's why I give a projected coordinate system. It's very important in meters. Or you can come over this projected coordinate system and go to, I think, world, not world, under UTM WGS 9084. Look for your hemisphere, then select it. If you are in northern hemisphere or southern, you can select it here. Then you can add it as a favorite. You see, click at this there. Next time you come, you're able to use it. But yeah, I've already added to my favorite by clicking this. Then OK. Now everything is set. Then click OK. Just say OK. You see, it's going to take time to bring in the data because the data is very huge. One need to be patient. It's going to load them. You see, it's loading the data. Huge data point. See, the globe symbol is rotating. We'll have to wait for it to finish. See, it's just like a point. It's loading all. Now it's like it's almost done. Then we need to go to conversion tools. Or if you look here, that's attribute table. If we open it, you see our data is back. See our data. This was the X, Y. This is the ratio that we have. Then close it. We need to convert this point into shapefile. into a raster. Let's wait for it to finish again, because the data is very huge. You have to be patient if you are using a very large grid. Now we click on conversion tools. They will say on the conversion tool, go to raster. Then there is point to raster. Double click on it. Then input features, which is this. Then under this, you leave everything the way it is. Then this part, field value we have. That's the third value is very important to set it to Z. As the field value, the third value, set it to Z, which is very important. Leave everything the way it is, then click OK. Make sure that you set the field value to Z. Wait for it to convert it to raster. As you can see, it has converted it. It has already converted it to raster. That's why the grid size and you see the values from 0.035. If you look at this, 35 down here up to that 5, because the highest value is this. Then this, we don't need this. Then right click, remove. Now this is the raster we have. But all we need to do is to right click on it, go to properties. Let's inspect the key metadata. Let's go to the source. You see it's 100 by 100. We need to change it. So we need to change it to what? Into 30 by 30. All those, this is large. You need to change it to 30 to 30. Or we can change it to 15, but let us leave it to 30. We need to change the cell size into 30. All those one we use, analysis we use. When we come down to that of lineament density, that of the other one, analytical signal, the same size of the grid should be used. Same size of the grid should be used, 30 by 30 or 40 by 40. So I choose 30 by 30. How to do that? They'll come back to this. They'll go to data management tools. They'll come to raster, raster processing, resample. Then bringing this one, it is this. Then you see the cell size. So you set it at 30. Then you set it at 30. Then click OK. Leave everything the way it is. Then OK. This will change it to 30 by 30. That's finished. This is the first one. You see there. Example, if I click properties, now you can see it's 30 by 30. So this, we don't need it, then we remove. Then there we can click on this, then change the color mode to kind of a rainbow. Let's see the rainbow You can give it similar to what we have. I think this something like this. Let's see. So it's not much. So we can change it to any color we want it to go with. So when we reclassify it, we'll get it more better. So something like this. So any color you can choose for now. Later on, come to reclassify, then you will see it more better. Okay, let's choose this one. We have something like this. So in the next video, we'll see how we can now use this what we have to come up with this, to break it down into 3. And that is what to do reclassified.